Bonito, aloha, and welcome builders to foundation lesson number 40. Miss Susan here, and as usual, thank you for spending a bit of time with me today doing fun activities. First things first, question of the day. Guess what, guys? This is our last foundation, and I want to know, what did you like the most? Did you have a favorite lesson or activity that we did? Mine was our lesson on passion. I just loved showing you all my sailboat. I found my passion for sailing. Now I have my own boat, and everyone calls me Captain Susan. I also loved getting to know each and every one of you. I hope you all had a wonderful summer and head into the school year strong, happy, and prepared to learn. All right, builders, today's lesson is all about self-awareness. Do you know what the definition of self-awareness is? Let's look at our dictionary one last time. Fantastic! Self-awareness is defined in the dictionary as knowledge of your own self, feelings, motives, and desires. For us, self-awareness is simply knowing your own feelings, wants, and needs. This foundation is last and the most important. It's hard to understand and discover yourself without self-awareness. To recognize our own self-awareness, we need to take the time to think about and reflect on how we're feeling, what we're doing, and how we approach relationships with others. This can help us to recognize the person we're becoming and become more aware of our needs, wants, and feelings as we move into the future. Sometimes the way we act doesn't demonstrate the values or action of who we are and who we want to be. For the lesson of self-awareness, I'm going to ask you to think about all of the lessons we've gone over this summer. Some of these lessons were self-control, mindfulness, cooperation, resilience, emotions, and confidence. Can you think of how these lessons might tie into self-awareness? Yes, they help us to recognize the characteristics of our personality and help us to see how we present ourselves to others. These things are important because when we are aware of the way we think and act, we can better understand the areas we need to work on to grow and become a healthier, whole person. Let me tell you about a time that I used all of my self-awareness. I got into an argument with my friend about how I thought someone took my favorite scrunchie from my desk. I told her I thought another classmate took it, but she started defending them. I felt betrayed and it made me so angry. I stated that if she was going to defend them, we could not be friends anymore. I stomped away from her. But from across the playground, I could see her sitting all by herself, looking very sad. I took a moment to think about how what I had done caused her to feel sad. That night, I thought more about what had happened, and I realized I was only mad at her because I thought she would believe someone else over me. I realized the way I treated her wasn't right, and I needed to apologize for hurting her feelings. I recognized that I let my feelings and opinions get in the way of our friendship. The next day at recess, I feared going to talk to my friend because I thought she would still be mad and wouldn't want to listen to me. I decided that I would go up to her anyway and that apologizing was the right thing to do. I found the courage to go up and talk to her. I used my I statements and reflected on my feelings. I told her that I felt sad that she had taken someone else's side over mine, but that I had also realized that my feelings were not an excuse for the way I talked to her. I told her in the future I would work harder to be aware of my feelings and hers. It took some time, but our friendship grew and was even better because we were able to be honest and communicate with each other about how we were feeling. Moving forward, I was more mindful of how my actions made her feel. What are some times that you showed self-awareness? Was it when you were doing something you love, like painting, singing, or dancing, and you realized that's what you wanted to do when you grow up? Maybe it was a time when you realized you were getting really upset and might cry, so you used your coping skills to calm down. How about a time you were playing basketball with a friend and thought that you should pass the ball to work as a team? Being self-aware means not only noticing the areas you can improve in, but also helps you to recognize the strengths that help to guide your behaviors and actions, and that make you the amazing person that you are. Here are a few things to remember about self-awareness. Number 1, stop and think about how you're feeling before you act. Question if you're acting like the kind of person that you want to be. Number 2, feeling confused and conflicted about something is usually a good sign that you should be aware of what happened to get you into a situation and reflect on how others might be feeling. Number 3, it is okay to admit that you might be wrong and apologize. Number 4, find the things you love to do and don't stop doing them. Realizing the things we love is a big part of figuring out the person that we want to be. And number 5, remember that you're in charge of your own emotions and feelings. How you react to those, whether good or bad, is up to you. I hope you take some time to make the right decisions. All right, great job, builders. Now let's get started going through today's schedule. First, let's learn it by watching a video about self-awareness. Older kids watch a PBS Kids video, while younger kids watch an Ames English video. Then tell us your favorite snack. What was the best snack that you had this summer? Was it something you learned from us or something you created on your own? Next, it's time to read it. Listen to or read one of our special books about self-awareness. Then it's time to think it. Today we're doing a self-awareness puzzle. Using the provided worksheet, fill in the blank puzzle with answers and color in all the pieces. Next, it's math it. Self-awareness is all about reflection. Math has reflections too. Kindergartners try to match these 3D objects. What real-life object is that shape? Younger kids match the shape with its reflection. And older kids try out some reflection across a line of symmetry. After that, let's move it. It's time for another round of the Presidential Fitness Test. Your success is now connected to your own efforts, so try your best and see if you can beat your scores from earlier this summer.
This test, 5 categories and it's sure to be fun. Cause my favorite event is the shuttle run. He's 10 years old and speed is his weapon. He needs to finish up in about 10 seconds. But all the girls, don't kick up your feet. There's another category that you must beat. Hit the playground, you bring the whole gang. Get yourself ready for the flex time. Hey, it's a presidential physical fitness test. 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 Next in line is the push-up test. 27 times and you'll beat the rest. So put your hands on the ground and get them all square. One down, one up. Now you're back in the air. Flexibility, the most important key. If you're to succeed at the sit-in reach. Don't be confused, this ain't no sit-in spin. Get your Pilates machine and jump right in. 'Cause it's a presidential physical fitness test.
It's important to see how we grow and get stronger. I'm so happy to see how far all of you have come this summer. Last, it's time for Craft It. While you make this craft, estimate how long you think it will take you, how hard it will be, and how well you'll do. Write a short reflection on how accurate your estimates were when you're done. For your craft today, follow along with the worksheet and try to fill in 5 to 10 of the lines with your own ideas. Remember to be creative. Remember to comment below if you have any questions, and someone will be here to help as soon as we can. I had a spectacular time with you this summer, my friends, and I can't wait to see you next summer. Thank you for joining us, and remember, keep on building.